You read the
Okay.
tickets?
As long as it's table.
Really?
Oh, you went through my truck like you wouldn't believe. I mean, he said to me, well, you're low on hydraulic fluid for your power steering. I said, it's down a hair. That tells you anything.
I made a chocolate cake this morning, brought it into the office at 5:08, got out of my car with it, and it was a new Tupperware container that somebody had given me, and I was holding the bottom. The plastic lid popped off, the clips popped off, and the cake went sideways.
Did you catch it?
Yes, I did. So if you come in the front door, 2 doors, and the bathroom, and it's still sticky, we wiped it and then did,
I thought you were gonna tell us bring a fork.
it's still in there, we ate the cake. It's only a little bit got on the, I caught it, I had chocolate all over it, so I understand that. Bad morning.
Okay, I'm gonna open the meeting up for the October 14th Village Alex Bay. Please stand for the pledge.
Move the flag again, didn't they?
Hey, I'm just switching over your side. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The roll call. Trustee Fulmer?
Here.
Trustee Millet? Here. Trustee Strauss?
Here.
Trustee Caputo?
Here.
And Mayor Putnam here. Okay, let's start right out. Let's open it up for any public comments. Has anybody got any comments they'd like to do? I guess not. Yes, we go there. Okay, we got some correspondence that I will read. The first one is from Jefferson County Fire Prevention Code for the Village Alex Bay. Dear Mayor Putnam, as you know, our office issued a notice of violation in order to remedy for the property located at 13 Margaret Street in the Village Alex Bay. We have deemed this building to be unsafe structure and under the New York State Property Maintenance Code have placed a placard on the front of the building to that effect. The canopy was constructed to protect the public from falling debris, accompanied with a structural assessment letter from Annette Mason of Albertine and Courier on 5/19/2025, stating the roof is construction sufficient for a temporary means to protect the people from debris. On 9/10/25, Annette requested the letter be retracted as the canopy was to be a temporary, and 6 months have passed since the collapse of the structure. Given the recent request from Annette, this letter is to recommend the village take action to protect the public from fallen debris off from unsafe structure on 13 Margaret Street. Please advise that although our offices recommend the village take actions to direct the public as described above, the village is responsible for ensuring the public safety on its own sidewalks. Okay, so in response to that, I've asked Jarrett to take the chain link fence and fence it off around there so they can't walk underneath it. And then we're gonna take jersey barriers, concrete barriers, and we're gonna make a sidewalk outside around it, blocking off a couple parking spots. So you can't walk underneath the building. We have to take the right precautions. I mean, even though the village doesn't own that sidewalk, we still have to take the responsibility to make sure. And then with traffic, we want something there to keep people when they walk around it. And Jared asked me about putting plywood there. The only thing I see with plywood is that we're already blocking the dock side enough now, and you'll block her out too much, they can't see down the street and see that she's there. So I think if we were gonna use some of the chain link that we took down from the water tower, and just go right around that and just seal it off so they can't use it. And it'll have to stay there until whenever. We can't even open it back up next summer if they don't. Hopefully the county will take action. And
I don't think she'll be too unhappy about losing any parking spaces. She and I have spoken about using the ship parking lot over the winter.
well, I'm more concerned with the visibility of her
Right.
business, you know what I
Right.
mean? If you put plywood up there, it's gonna
Totally block it off.
totally block it off, and that's not really, our hands are kinda tied, so we just have to do the best to have people so they can walk around there. But I just wanted to make record of that. Okay, what do we got here? This is from, Bud, how do you say his name?
Mulcahy.
Okay, just a note to let you know, the golf course staff were excellent for the 2 Budman and 2 Club tournament. The course is in great shape, keep up the good work, thanks Bud. So, that's just a thank you note from Bud. We have another correspondence to whom it may concern. As a concerned resident of Redwood and a non-resident for pickleball membership at any A-Bay golf course, I'd like to express my feelings regarding your excessive high membership fee. In just 3 years, your price has gone from $40 to $140. I realize the tax base is smaller and the large population localities and prices may need to be a bit higher, but more than 3 times increase is extreme. If this is to remain at this price, you will lose even more players than you have this year. A country club prices, the court should be maintained at country by staff and not us. The players' court should be loaned off in time for play. Equipment like sunscreens and wind guards, which players brought, should be your responsibility. Please reconsider your high fee and barring a reduction at least maintenance the court so they are playable when you're open. Thank you, Heather Mathis, Crings Point. Any comment on that one? No? Okay. That's it for correspondence, I believe, for now. All right. The minutes, did everybody get a chance to look at the minutes from last meeting?
Good.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from last meeting,
Second?
September 9th.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
How about abstract number 4 for the bills as presented? Did everybody get a chance to look at the bills? Is everybody good with them?
I did not,
You
so
did.
I did not either, but,
I'm okay with them.
Yeah.
You guys got the chance?
yeah, you guys
Yep.
looked at it, right? Yeah.
Motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the abstract number 4 as presented.
A second? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Doug, you got any news with the DPW?
Yeah, if you want to.
Go ahead, you got something though?
Yeah, Jarrett and them are, finished up Walton Street, everybody sees, and High Street are blacktopped. And up on, Otter Street, we got the catch basin and that lateral out for Todd Sanford Sewer. And other than that, they're getting ready to get the leaker out, get that ready to get going here shortly. And other than that, all the rest are the same as what they always do, the trash and everything else, but that's about it for new stuff. And we got rid of the trucks in the auction, and they ended up getting $12,900 for the sweeper, the pickup truck, and the 550, the old little dump truck we had. The 3 of them, we ended up getting $12,900 for them. So, done and over with, they're gone.
And I'm gonna add to that, Jarrett had a price of,
$7,900 for the sweeper, or for the sander, right?
for the new sander. I basically told him to take the money and order it, but we actually technically need to make a motion.
Yep,
Are you making the motion?
yep, I'll make the motion, take the money and buy the sander.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so that,
Done.
Done.
And we ended up getting the plow from the town, so we don't have to buy a
Right,
plow
the
for that
town-
truck. Town gave us the plow, so we're all good there.
and also Jarrett, we talked briefly about a shed for the flowers. He got a couple quotes, and most of them are 6 to 8 weeks out, and they ran for a 10 by 14, like $4,500.
Yeah, yep, so he told me.
And, but there's a couple of places we can check, you might get one quicker. Do we wanna order one? Do we wanna vote on it? Do we wanna just,
What's Ted Green got up there? He's selling them faster and faster.
I-
He sold 3 of them last week.
the idea was to put one on the backside of where the Rotary building was.
Mhm. Check with Ted, but check with that guy over outside of Omar too.
Okay, we wanna keep checking that before we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want a 10 by 10,
10 by 14
Yeah.
probably.
10 by 14?
There's a
Well,
lot
what's the
of-
most
to
you
put-
want to spend? Will it be more than $5,000?
I think keep it at 5.
I
Then
think
we
you-
could approve it now.
Yeah, we can get it under $5,000. I know we can, yeah.
Do you want a motion to approve the 5
I'll
grand?
make a motion to approve up to $5,000 for, what are you calling it, a
Storage shed,
Storage.
storage shed for,
the Rotary
Flower,
Park.
the flower
Behind.
building, and then the village can use it. It's
Yeah.
gonna go on the back side.
the Rotary Park
Yep.
property.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, I'll make
Is
that
that
motion.
the building that we're gonna work on?
Yes,
Yes,
Have you
Yeah.
seen what the property stakes are?
And-
yeah, we did, we already looked at it, yeah, we're good. Where we're gonna put it, we're good, we're on our property. Jarrett and us went down there and looked at it.
Village
Yeah.
to buy a not-for-profit, a building. I
Good
just
question.
think it's a sticky situation.
What was that? I didn't hear you, Sandy.
Is it proper for a village to buy a non-for-profit organization that, yes, they do help the village immensely, but is it proper for us to buy them a building to store their stuff in?
Flower pots and all that stuff.
Okay, well, if you were going to be buying the building specifically for you, for the village, that I could get behind, I think you might run into issues if it's specifically for a not-for-profit. I'd say that not because there's, I mean, if you wanted to donate, in essence, then maybe that would be fine.
What if we shared it?
We don't wanna donate it because if they fold,
Yeah.
We're gonna be able to use it.
why don't we buy it and lease it to them for $1? Can we do that?
I like that better.
Okay.
Because
There you
then
go.
at least that way, the village owns it, the village has primary use of it, and then it's just that the not-for-profit has the benefit of using it.
Yes.
That makes a lot more sense.
So we would purchase it, lease it to them, write up a lease, say, okay, you owe us whatever.
Yep.
And the village would have to cover it for insurance and everything, correct?
Mhm.
Is
They
that,
would just have to insure their contents.
right, we'd just be responsible for the
Anything
shop.
else. Right,
The building would probably go right on a rider on our
on
insurance.
our insurance.
Yep.
Does that sound better?
I like that better.
Okay, so, are we good with your motion then? About,
As long as we lease it to them for $1.
Yeah.
okay,
I just want it to be understood that it's gonna be owned by the village is buying it, the village is gonna own it.
right,
They are welcome to use it, but like you say, if anything happens to them, they can't pick it up and
No.
move it and think that it's
No.
theirs, because I don't think it's proper for the village to buy.
okay.
I don't
Good
think they'll
point.
have a problem with that.
No, I don't think so
which
neither.
I don't think so either, I just want it clear.
Well, and in the
Okay.
lease, you would just also wanna specify that any contents that they had were going to be insured by
Certificate
them,
of
not by.
insurance. Right,
Okay,
okay, so I made the motion, somebody has to second.
I'll second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. One other thing, I talked to, Greg, you already brought it up there about the arch, about, what's his name, Stuart said it's too much for him.
Yeah.
So Billy put us on the schedule, Gil, to come down in the next month, he told me he'd do it. And get the lift and go up there and give us some kind of estimated cost to do it. So, we'll see. But we'll see if he gets there, we've been promised for 2 years.
I think I like Greg's idea that if the other guy, Stewart's took pictures and has
We're gonna try to get
some,
those. Jared
I mean,
called him
because we
today.
paid for it, it's not like
Right.
he came and just gave us nothing, and we paid him to come do that, and then he told us no. We should at least have access to those photographs, because he got up inside, so that we can,
I don't think it's a problem.
yeah,
I think he'll be fine with it.
Yeah.
And I know Billy's got pictures of it because he built it.
Right,
So I know he's gonna have.
Right, we just
stuff
don't
in
wanna
there.
wait another 5 years.
right, that's what I told him, I said we've been put on the back burner
It's been on the budget for years.
Right, well, I'm real busy, I go, yeah, we've been only
We all
asking
are.
for 2 years. All right, that takes care of the DPW, let's do, Greg, you got something you wanna do, talk about?
I guess. Okay, September, this is for the water department, September monthly report. It's, the month of September, the water plant is still in satisfactory condition, which we're gonna upgrade the plant, right, Greg, someday. They started their summer turn-offs for the season, everybody's leaving, everybody's packing, they're going out under the yard. They installed the 2 new sump pumps down in the wet well. Aqualogics come and did their calibrations of the turbidity meters and the chlorine monitors, they have to do that once a year. We have, and they had 7 water turn-offs for non-payment, the last one. And that's it.
No turn-ons, just turn-offs?
That's the way it looks to me. Nobody moving in, everybody moving out.
That time of year.
That it, for everything you got, Greg?
That's it.
Sandy, you got anything for the golf course or anything?
golf is starting to wrap up. They, punched the greens last week, they got the sand down. Jared got the sand for 'em, and Greg was very happy with it. He says, I'm cutting again tomorrow. He said the grass is coming up through really nice. He's very, very, very pleased. Melissa started working on shutting down the clubhouse today, but she got called into the school. So it'll probably take her another half a day, but clubhouse people are done. The other guys are scheduled to be done the end of October. They're working on cleaning up the equipment and getting it ready to shut down. When I talked to Greg today, I did ask him that, cause he said they wanna try to get some of the trees and some of that cleanup that you just don't have time to in the summer. And I said, even if you need to work an extra week or so, if the weather cooperates, I said, get as much done as you can now. I told him, I do not want you putting it on that little bitty cart and dragging it up here to the road. Get the chipper from the DPW and chip that stuff up and just leave it lay underneath the trees. Because he's not gonna be able to mow underneath them, and the best, if we can keep it mulched and stuff, would be the best, so. I'm excited. I think we had a great year. There were other than a few pickleball complaints, there was very, very, very few complaints. The golf course was great. I think all the employees work well together as a cohesive unit. 3 guys on that golf course.
Did a good job.
We had that one guy from the clubhouse that helped them out a little bit. They all worked well together and they did a great job. I'm very happy with the golf course. And I think we've got another league next year. If we can have leagues every night of the week,
That's good.
it's gonna be.
Hey, I had a lot of people tell me how good the greens were. They're better than anywhere.
Yeah.
And you haven't heard that in a while.
And with the lack of rainfall that we had, I'd love to know how much we used up there in water, 'cause that I haven't seen any of those numbers. But that might scare us. But it needed to be done.
Right. Well, it is what it is.
Yep. That's all I've got.
If you had a lot of rain, you wouldn't have the golfers on,
Yeah.
so. Judy, you got anything for us?
Just, most of my stuff is gonna come up later in the meeting. I just wanted to say, office is doing very well. Tina's happy. We have a couple things to talk about later that she'd like us to change office-wise,
Okay.
or make some additions to. And we might, if we can, we might wanna think about, keeping dock attendants later than we did this year. Most of them left the week before Labor Day. And,
Wait, you think we need them down there, do you?
well, as much as some people complained about having to pay, people complained about, well, there's nobody here to help us. So, bathrooms aren't as clean as they were, and so, I don't know. If the weather's nice like it was, you know, if we could've kept them another 2 weeks, I don't know, we have to think about it. That's all I'm saying.
Were they available? I thought they were students.
They all went to college,
That's
so
what
that
I
would
thought.
be,
That's what I thought. I thought I didn't think it was us.
no. But we
Then we didn't
never,
want 'em. I thought it
we
was
never
them that couldn't
actively
be.
looked for anybody that could stay after that
Right.
third weekend in August, because that's what usually happens.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Marco, you got it? Let me read it for you? Report?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. So, there were 7 calls for service, 1 property damage. We wanna talk with the DPW about parking spaces that aren't marked for no parking, which I'll talk to Jared about that. The other thing is, Marco needs approval from the board to hire Charles Gabriel III as a
Part-time officer.
part-time officer. So, we need to, have a motion to,
I'll make a motion with that.
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
There you go. And then we can talk briefly about what you wanna do about the cameras and stuff like that. Do we need to bring that up right now? We're good? Are we good with that? We had a brief discussion on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Gregor, wait a minute, I'll do this one. Zoning, Lee couldn't make it, and he told me he didn't have much going on. He wrote up about 5, 6 citations for grass. About all he did this
Grass and weeds.
grass and weeds, so, okay, go ahead.
All right, over the last month, the existing tank has been demoed and removed. The rock has been removed, the blasting is complete now. I don't know if there was any, I didn't hear of any concerns during the blasting, but that's complete and the rock's been removed. Contractor has started working on the mud mat and the foundation, and I think they may be actually doing some concrete placement next week for the
They
foundation.
placed some concrete there a couple days ago.
Yeah, they did some flowable
It's
fill.
a mud pit.
Is that what it was?
I think that
I
was the
know,
mud mat they placed.
yeah.
So that's moving along. The schedule right now is for the contractor to do the foundation. They plan on having that done by the end of this month, and then they'll probably demob, and you won't see them until April of next year. And then they'll complete the tank. I think right now the schedule is September of 26 to have the tank complete and in use. I have a pay app. I think Mackenzie forwarded a pay app, but I brought some hard copies for statewide Aquastore. I have 3 copies of the pay app. This is payment application number 2.
It's been in, at least you've been.
Does everyone have a copy of it?
Probably in there, I haven't seen it
Yeah.
yet, but I haven't sure.
Do you want it signed now so you can take it with you?
That works. If there's any questions, this is for the tank demolition, site work, some mobilization costs that they didn't charge on first pay app.
Are you sticking around after?
Yeah, I'll be
I mean,
here.
if you're not leaving, I'd like to talk to you about 10 minutes after.
Sure.
It's, so these guys don't have to get bored to death. We're up to the tower every day, so I just ask dumb questions.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna make it Thursday to
to the
the.
progress meeting, okay.
I wanna
I'll be here.
ask you a question before Thursday. These guys that won't, just drag them out.
Yeah, I know it's worked out well. Greg, you stopping by. We've talked about the placement of the
Yeah,
altitude valve. and
Well,
we've-
that's perfect.
Greg, are you good with all this?
Yes, we've approved that, payment, and, based on their schedule of values, it makes sense for the work that they've done.
It matches up to everything else that we've had given to us according to their payment plan.
Do we need a motion to approve this? We should, right? Motion to approve payment?
What is this
I'll
motion?
make a motion to, approve payment for pay application number 2 to Statewide Aquastore Incorporated.
I'll second.
All in favor?
And the amount,
Aye.
the amount is $416,717.50.
Okay, he needs the 3 back to sign, right, Gregor?
So, one copy is fine for me, the other 2
Okay.
can stay with the village for
But
your files.
You brought 3 copies to be
Yes.
signed.
The other thing we mentioned at the beginning of the meeting, easements are ongoing. Sandy, I think you mentioned, probably the next step is doing some door to door. That's probably a good way to answer questions and possibly get them signed, a little bit quicker than what we've been doing so far.
Yeah, if we can get a list of who and,
Yeah, so without the ones that, were submitted tonight, I've got, this is, there's 8 or 9, I think, that were delivered tonight, so that's a updated list. I'll add the ones I received tonight, and we can, probably focus on the critical easements first. And I don't know what would work best for the village, we could even do a Saturday if that's easiest.
Are you good?
Well, a couple other things.
Okay, I was gonna say, I thought maybe you showed up to get paid, I don't know.
No.
Yeah, that's not enough.
So, a few more things, the drawings, plans for the water line have gone to the DOT, so it's in their queue for review. Goal still is to have everything complete and ready for, spring bidding, that's the goal for the water plant and for the distribution.
And we're gonna bid that together, right, water
Yeah.
plant and the,
That way the village can look at the alternates and decide if you want to proceed with the alternates or pull those back at that time. The other item, and I see it on the list, is special inspections. So this is a building code requirement.
I
for
see that.
third-party inspections. Atlantic Testing did the original, borings at the tank site for bearing capacity for the tank. So that's why we went back to them for the third-party inspections. They have to come back, or they actually have already come back and looked at the excavation to make sure that the bearing capacity is met. They also take, concrete cylinders and test those and make sure that, even though you have a mixed design, they make sure that that mixed design is what is being installed.
Gotcha.
There's actually on the, if you have a copy of this, on, I think it's the third page, there's a breakdown of everything that they will do on site, and this is it's required to be a third-party review, independent third party, under the building code. So on this page, I don't know if you're, it actually breaks down, it's all by how many times they have to come on site, depending on how many, days
Is that for me?
you can have that one, sure, sure. Based on, concrete placement,
Dated September 29th.
when they're doing reinforcement work, it's based on the
Does
number
this
of
include like
days.
when they're pouring the concrete for the
Yes,
tower?
yep,
Okay,
So
not
they'll
just
be
the
able
footers,
to-
I mean the walls.
everything,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
I
everybody
think they
has,
test every load, don't they? Yeah,
Yeah, there's a frequency that they'll have to test, but
Right.
every day they're on site, they have to.
yep.
you guys have one?
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah. Is this something we need to approve, or is it already included in the contract?
Well, they've already started doing the work, so it would be good, for board approval, whether you do it tonight or at the work.
I'll make a
progress
motion,
meeting,
we
either
let
way.
Atlantic Testing keep going the way they're going on the cement.
I'll second,
Second on that, all in favor?
according to the proposal. Aye.
You want me to sign this right here, accept it then?
Yeah, if you sign that, Mike, I can forward it back to ATL.
As long as I'm not buying you a new house or something.
That won't be till next year.
So the other updates, bid opening for the filters is this Thursday at 3 o'clock. And the plan is immediately after to have a progress meeting. Hopefully that works for everyone.
This Thursday, right?
This Thursday.
You want the whole deal?
Progress meeting would be around 3:30, if that works.
Yep.
The bid opening should be a half an hour or less. Couple of things, and Greg, you may have some background. We'd like to go over the Anthony Street sewer. Again, we were on site, a couple of our reps were on site. It wasn't conclusive as to what that line is doing on Anthony Street, but, maybe we can talk about some options. It was
The 3 or 4 houses on the one side,
On
and
the
they're
one
tied in
side.
and they cross over.
Take them across if we have to.
We may have to just take them all the way across,
Okay.
and eliminate that section.
If there's something there, there was something.
Cause the water
If there's
line,
I don't know if it's still there, but there
right, the new
was.
water line was supposed to go up through there, but now we find the sewer's in the way. Is
Well,
that-
the sewer will that section that
Okay.
serves the 3 or 4, if it's there,
If it's there.
yeah, we'll
not-
be in conflict.
And we just, what are they gonna do, just take the
Just run
laterals
them
off and
across.
just run them across it? Yeah.
Drop them in the main.
Tie it back into the
Yeah,
main.
yeah.
I think that's it, unless there's any questions.
I think we're pretty good.
Nope.
Okay, we're good.
Thank you.
Alright, thanks, Gregor. Alright, we kinda already talked about any old business we had, kinda with ours and stuff, so we'll move on here. Okay, Alex Bay, Chris Kringle. The Alex Bay Figure Skating Club would like to host Chris Kringle March 12/6/25, seeking approval from the village board, and then we will reach out to the Alex Bay Fire Department. Basically, they want to use the building for, so we need to, is there anything booked for in here? I don't think
No.
so. So we need to approve that, have a motion to approve that.
I'll make a motion to approve the A-Bay Figure Skating Club doing Chris Kringle Mart on December 6th in Village Community Room.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Christmas tree lighting. We, the village, would like to try and vamp up the tree lighting for this year in hopes to bring up attendance. We thought of doing a Polar Express theme and a contest of some sort with a winner picked and a prize that will be donated. Given at the tree lighting, we would like to get golden tickets, like in the movie, to place at the business, for our kids to pick up. They would come in PJs and bring the ticket to the village office where the conductor would punch their ticket. We would ask, what's HF?
Hearts for You.
For you.
Hearts for You, if they would be willing to come sing Christmas carols as they have in the past and possibly find a Santa to participate in the festivities. There will be crafts, cookies, popcorn, hot chocolate, all donated along with the Polar Express movie playing. Just a few ideas we've come up with. Are any ideas or volunteers would like to be in the tree lighting committee? I'm also asking for approval to purchase a real Christmas tree for the community room, purchase a new artificial one. Erica and Sarah. Thoughts?
Hey, anything that gets more village
Kids out.
families and kids
Yeah.
out is the better, and
Yeah.
we just need to pick a date and then they'll run from there, just like the village office. The trunk or treat we're doing, village office is participating in that, they're gonna have a vehicle, the DPW's having a vehicle, police department's having a vehicle. There's a bunch of others, and I don't know how many yet that the, chamber is having,
Oh, good.
so. Yeah, anything for children. So I don't have a problem with any of this. When is a good idea to do this? When does the tree normally go up? Is it the,
Week after Thanksgiving, I think.
I was gonna say, isn't it,
It's pretty close to the week after
is
Thanksgiving.
that Friday, the first Friday, I think?
I'm thinking.
okay, the
I
first
think it is a Friday.
Friday would be the 5th of December.
Is it before that?
I don't think it goes up before Thanksgiving.
No.
So that's the first Friday.
I think that'd probably be a pretty good guess.
I like the idea of a real Christmas tree, 'cause that way you can throw the thing away and you
Yeah.
don't have to store it. and
Right.
Right?
Just get rid
I
of
agree.
it.
Throw it out in the woods.
It smells good.
Okay, so a real Christmas tree out here. And then I guess they also talked about, working with DPW about getting a regular tree. Did you talk to Jarrett
I haven't about it. no.
Somebody
Yeah.
did.
We're going,
downtown by the ice
we're
cream
going
stand?
to try to not get a bonsai tree. We're gonna try to get a tree with branches on it, not 50 feet tall with 4 branches.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to get a nice looking
Just
tree.
a regular Christmas tree.
Even a small Christmas tree, a 15-foot, 12-foot or something.
Something looks nice.
Looks halfway
Yeah.
normal. You always seem to have one standing up in the air and they're 6
We
foot
get the
strong.
Charlie Brown tree all the time.
That's for all them presents.
I
that
told
buy
Jared I
them.
was riding with him this year to pick the tree.
So do we
Okay.
wanna pick a date? That would be the day before the Chris Kringle Mart, right? That's on the 6th, am I right?
Yes, that's December 6th.
They'll get it up before
I was
that.
gonna say we
Yeah.
should
But I
have it
mean-
up for
It'll be
that.
up that week, just
But I mean,
tree in the
the
corner.
tree lighting ceremony would be on the 5th, is that what you're saying, or is
At
that?
night.
So it'd be
Yeah.
back-to-back days,
Mhm.
that's probably not a bad idea,
No, it's good, 'cause then everything will be set up in here.
yeah,
The
so.
kids will be using it.
so
Okay, so,
12/5, do we wanna approve the date at 12/5, is that what we're talking?
Yeah,
That's
what-
right.
I don't remember, we'll check into the time and deal with that. But I'll make a motion to have the Christmas tree lighting, outside and here, and all of these activities on Friday, December 5th.
Okay.
Second?
Second on that,
Second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Right.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, we already talked about use of space that are not parking spots, marking them.
Mhm.
November board meeting, what is it supposed to, we gotta change that? We wanna set a new date, so it's the 10th or,
Board meeting.
what's, is it,
It's the holiday.
Yeah, it's such a holiday.
that's a holiday?
Yeah,
November board
or
meeting
Veterans Day.
is the 11th.
Yeah, that's Veterans Day.
Do we wanna have the meeting the same day?
It's up to,
I won't be here at all that week.
do we wanna postpone it a week? Is there, to the following Tuesday?
I don't care.
That's the week of Thanksgiving, do people?
So that would be what, the 17th?
Oh, no,
Or the
no, that would
18th.
be the eighteenth.
The
Yeah,
18th?
the eighteenth would be.
On,
18th
on a
would work.
Tuesday. I can't do anything the week of Thanksgiving.
Well,
Yeah, no, that's the
the
week before
eighteenth
Thanksgiving.
work for you?
Mhm.
The eighteenth work for everybody?
Works for me.
All right, let's do 11/18.
Okay.
What else we got here?
Land trust.
Okay, the land trust, there's a letter here, it's a message. Hi, my name is Delaney and I serve as the Community Engagement Coordinator at the Thousand Island Land Trust, TILT. I'm a current resident of Alex Bay, and because it's such a special place to me, I'm really excited to find new ways for TILT to collaborate with the village. Each year, TILT hosts an Arbor Day tree planting event. I've previously held that are preserved, we'd like to expand throughout the area. We generally have a large number of volunteers who come to enjoy the community while planting trees together. I thought planting in Alex Bay in 2026 would be a great opportunity. Most importantly, if there's an area in Alex Bay that needs trees, we want to be an aid. The goal of the initiative is to restore and enrich the land we love. We will provide the trees, provide necessary equipment, and coordinate volunteers. All we need is the space to plant. If this is something you're interested in Arbor Day, 4/24/26, please let us know. Thank you for your time.
That's a good deal.
Just
Yeah.
not on any
I
corners.
mean, we can find places to put trees.
Yeah.
I
I'd
mean,
say, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Wait, she's here.
Oh, you're here?
No corners, no corners.
I-
No corners.
I just got
how
a,
it played out.
I just got a text that said, she's here. Nice to
I
meet
wonder
you.
who you were, welcome, hello.
Thank you. So last year we did the same event in Cape Vincent, and like I said, we coordinate all the volunteers. The DPW did join us, but that's not necessary. It's great to have more people, but of course, we don't wanna take up staff time where we don't have to. So it's a really fun event.
What kind of trees would it be? Is there a specific kind?
We can really, it depends where you wanna plant them. So last year in Cape, they wanted trees down by the water, so we got oak.
Okay.
And they were containerized, but you could also do saplings.
Beautiful.
And, yeah, I think we planted
I say,
6 or
sure,
7,
why not?
and there were
Yeah,
some trees.
we're definitely
Is
interested in it.
there, like, how many would you plant? I mean, is there like?
It depends, what age the trees are. So, we have a budget for it, and they wanted some smaller trees and some bigger trees, so we.
With the details we could work out later, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I say go for it.
Where'd you put them? We'll figure
We
it
got
out.
lots of spots.
Okay,
We'll
you guys
find
know.
spots.
I
Well,
don't know
that's
where
why
the
I
We got
asked
trees-
golf course, we
What
got
kinds,
park.
cause we can pull Old Church Street and get them crab apples that you can't see off any corner.
You just can't see under or
You
anything.
can't see under them.
They were all maple.
Like a
We'll find
different type of tree needs to go on those corners. That's terrible over by Garlock.
You know, if
They
you
come off
you look at
Washington.
the
Yeah.
old postcard,
They-
the
they
base
hang right
Church
down,
Street
they
was
do.
lined with maples all the way down through.
It
I
all
know.
was.
This
Rotary,
street right here was, where you can't come up over Anthony Street Hill right now.
Mhm.
They took all the maples down that they were all right up through that whole
All
stretch.
it was.
Blocked the sun, so you could see coming up the hill. But
Rotary
maybe-
was planting trees over on, across Route 12 in the park, what do they call that over there? Oh, I can't remember. In the village, there's a park here, Otter Creek Preserve,
Oh, yeah.
and they all died.
We'll find spots.
So,
We'll find spots.
not there.
It would really just be, watering that the village would help with afterwards. We wouldn't be watering them, but that
Be
would
up to
be.
Susie.
Yeah. You better run that by her.
Let me do it.
That's his wife, she does the flowers.
She'll
Well, the
love
town
that.
waters every morning for us.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
they
do.
could, they would do
They
it
do
too.
good.
I know they would, yeah. If we told them, the town would do it too.
They do good.
I'd say, yeah, I need
Have
a motion
Susie tell 'em.
to go ahead and approve it, to let them come in.
I say, yeah.
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we allow Tilt to come in and work with Jarrett and figure out the best places to put them and how many we'd like and how many they can afford and, yeah, it's a great idea.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thanks.
We
You're all
appreciate it.
set.
What
Okay.
time frame do you normally do the planning?
It would be on Arbor Day, the
April.
24th.
April 24th. We'll put that on the village calendar.
All right. next is the old chamber building, which we talked about, putting bathrooms in. Well, according to the county, we need to have stamp prints for the plumbing, the heating and the electrical to get a permit. So, and,
Even
Rob-
if we do the work.
even if you do the work,
Right.
which.
That makes sense, that makes sense.
So Rob Campany came to me and said, he gave me a rough idea, he said not, it won't exceed that, he said that should be a fair, but we need to make a motion to, you know, to approve the 7,500 for drawings that were stamped.
I'll make a motion that we, hire Rob Campney to do the,
Fourth coach, yep.
Fourth Coast to do the prints for the bathrooms down at the old chamber building, and let's move this forward.
Not to exceed 7,500.
There you go.
Okay,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, there we go. I'll give him a call tomorrow, and let him know. The sales tax on golf carts, is that? What's that about? I didn't.
Well,
I don't understand the confusion, because it's kinda like when you walk into a bar and you buy a beer. Your beer is $4, well, most people understand that you're paying $3.74, and the rest of it is tax, it's just included. There are so many, conveniences that we get where the tax, everything is taxed unless it's food,
but
and the
that's,
tax is included, and
but
I
it's
think I
never
understood.
been broken out. And we had to pay the tax because there's no rule. So now we will say taxes, sales tax is included and whatever the fee is, and they will back into that. But it's never been said that the sales tax was included,
Okay, I got you.
and you have to,
So the cart rental's $8.70, rest is tax, or whatever it is.
whatever it ends up being.
Okay.
Yeah. When you sell a beer, Sandy, you gotta tell them, taxes included.
Most people know that.
So,
Probably not, probably most people don't
it's just
know
a change
that.
in policy,
It's
basically.
just basically a change. I don't think we need a motion for
I don't
that,
think we
do
need a
we?
motion for that.
No,
No.
I didn't think so. We just so we know that
Right.
starting next year,
You have to tell them.
right, because,
Tax included, the sign tax included.
right, and we deal with that with the bookkeeping. Because for years, before this year, we weren't dealing with sales tax properly at all.
Why wasn't our accountant dealing with sales tax properly at all? Because they do it,
Well,
and
they
that's
caught
their
it.
job.
Right, they caught it, but the big problem was the office.
Okay. All right, I guess that takes care of all the new business. Was there any more public concerns anybody want to speak about?
Yeah, question,
Sure, go ahead.
how are they going on the arena? Remember, we, had zoning and planning, had everything all drawn up,
That's,
are they gonna be
That's
doing
the town.
anything?
that's the town.
That's a town.
Yeah, but they came to the village to get a permit.
Oh,
It had to come in front of the village because the rink is in the village. It went in front,
They
it
came
went
in front of the planning board,
Yeah.
Sandy,
Yep.
and we approved whatever it was that,
Oh, they did come with?
yeah, we did have a meeting with the architect on that.
Okay.
I have no idea, so I got approved.
Does that
Yes.
answer your
Okay.
question?
Yes.
Okay, there you go, thank you.
I'll approve.
Ask again tomorrow.
So they did, they're proceeding with what, then,
They are, with something,
with renovations, you mean?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Any other public concerns?
Sandy, just to clarify, from my recollection, it was really just about, setbacks, some zoning issues.
And I think, didn't the village have to do the seeker on it? Because I thought from what, the briefings that I've heard at town meetings, the going for grant applications and things like that, you had to have a seeker, and the seeker had to be approved.
We might have, my clouded brain, I don't remember that.
I don't know why, that's what I was thinking it was
Okay.
about, but I could be wrong.
I mean, I'm sure Lee has all the notes on that.
I guess that's it for public concerns. I guess motion, we wanna have an executive session?
Mhm.
Thank everybody for coming. We need a motion for an executive session?
Yep.
Don't step in
What's
for
it
5
for?
minutes, just so you talk to Greg. These people,
Well, Gregor can stay for executive
Oh,
session
okay.
and go first.
You stay first, executive.
Executive session regarding some village policies, BCA, and a few other items that may come up.
You can't go into executive session for those reasons. It has to be personnel.
You know that lady?
Are you seeking,
I changed up.
are you going to seek my advice?
Really?
Are you going to seek the advice of legal counsel for your policy?
No.
We have a fund balance policy to discuss and credit card use policy. So do we,
None of them are
Unless you're,
executive session material.
I have something for personnel.
they're not seeking,
Okay.
like,
personnel,
I have a personal.
so, sorry, they're not seeking to put the budget in executive session.
about policies. I'm just asking.
No, I understand. They're not going to speak about the policies during executive session.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
they're going to speak about an employee matter.
Right, and I'd like you to stay just briefly for it,
Oh, I'm happy to say, yeah, no worries.
okay?
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he's fine. No, my partner's fine.
Can you
He's at another meeting.
Yeah, I can step out if you have.
You're good, Mark.
Last car accident when you came last night.
we're good?
Yeah, we're good,
Everything?
yeah, thank you.
do you wanna do Gregor first?
I will,
We'll
just
just
quick.
take that, but we already told you, go ahead and do what you gotta do.
You wanna look
Do
at
some
something,
research
Greg?
on it, see what.
No,
come up
I just
with.
wanna ask
What's
you
that?
Do some
questions.
research
to
on them cameras and
get
that,
straightened
see what.
out. You don't get mad at me.
So,
Yeah.
just so we're aware,